Hi everyone, FM Greeno here, up here in the top corner once again, and ready for another game of Cribbage. Had a pretty good response to the first episode, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this series. Let's get another game underway and see if we can maintain our 100% record. So just to clarify, there are difficulty levels in this app here, and I'm always going to play the pro level. It makes it pretty challenging, and sometimes they do absolutely smash you up, but we'll give it a go. So, unfortunately, we've lost the cut here. Lowest card wins, so they're going to get the first crib. Let's see what the first deal has for us. Okay, that's quite an interesting deal. So, a 9 and a 6 obviously makes 15. We could keep that. 7, a 4, and a 4 makes 15, and is a pair as well. So, I'm tempted to split the 9 and the 6 up. So our opponent's crib. So I'm not really very happy about giving them a potential run opportunity there. But I think the chance of us getting a run here, if a 5 turns up for example, makes that worthwhile. So let's send those cards off into his crib. The king's turned up. That's no good to me whatsoever. So let's start the pegging. Oh, this is going to be handy. So they've paired my 4 straight away. Now, I could, if I was worried about them having another 4, put a 7 down and make 15 and just pick up 2 points. But it's early enough in the game. Let's put another 4 down. We'll pick up 6. Interesting. They've played a 5. That's a very brave move. If I could play a 3 or a 6, like I can, that gets me a run. Okay, they've picked up a pair as well. That's quite a high start in terms of the pegging. Don't often see 15 points scored in pegging, that's for sure. Luckily, I had the better of it, because I only had 4 points in my hand in the end. What have they got here? So they got 15-2, 15-4, 15-6, and the run makes 9. And in their box, just a pair of kings. Well, that's helpful for me. So we've only got a 4-point deficit after the first hand when they had the box. That's good. And we've got a good hand here ourselves. So it's our box. It's a shame we're not going to put something better in there, but I can't split this run up at all. 7, 8, 9 twice. 7 and 8 makes 15. That's a good hand. All sorts of opportunities here with the turn up. Let's see if we get a good one. Not really, although the turn up being a jack means I gain 2 points because I'm the dealer, so that's helpful. Okay, so let's play this through now. We've put the pegging up to 11, 16, 25. They haven't got a 6. They play a 5. So that's Jack's obviously done them a favour, hasn't it? So the likelihood here is they've got an 8, which is a problem for me. Because it would mean they're going to score off me. But at least if... Oh, they haven't. Well, okay. That's better for me anyway. It means they've got fewer points. So they got 15-2, 15-4, 15-6, 15-8, and a pair makes 10. We have got the same 10. 15-2, pair makes 4, and the 2 runs. What's in the crib? Nothing. An empty crib. Not ideal. Oh, and this is again, I mean, if this was my crib, easy decision to make, and it's probably still the one I have to make. Throw the 4 and the 1 away. We'll keep the run. We'll keep the 5. 9 points guaranteed in the hand. Oh, we've got a few more than that now with the queen turning up though. So let's play a queen. Oh, perfect. Look at that. We ended on 31. Can't go wrong. So he's got 3 3s there. Has he got a 2? No, another 3. Now that is unusual. He scored a dozen points just by having all the 3s. We got 16 though. Lots of 15s in here and a pair and runs and all sorts. So that's a nice hand. It's a shame they had a dozen. Kind of keeps them in touch a little bit more. And what have they got in here? Oh, they've got a nice little box hand here. 10 in the box. That is a good score. Right. Now, for a change, I am actually going to break a run up here. So I've got 5, 6, 7. I've got a pair of 9s here and a 6. So there's 15s there. But it's my box, my crib. So I can put that 15 in there. Doesn't cause any harm. And with a bit of luck, they'll chuck some picture cards in and add to it. And I've still got a decent hand here. And if an 8 turns up, for example, I'm absolutely laughing. 7 is not brilliant for us, but there we are. Let's play a 9 now. Takes it to 30. They can't go. We pick up a point. And we pick up another point. So, what have they got here? Just 5 points. 15-2 and a run is of 3 makes 5. In our hand, we had 8 points. 15-2, 15-4, and 2 pairs. And what's in the crib? Anything good? Well, they put a 10 into it. Helped a little bit. An extra 2 points. We have got a very, very slender 2-point advantage here. Right, now. Another decision to make. So, obviously 4, 5, 6 here we keep. That's a run and a 15. But which out of the other cards do we keep? Do we keep the 7 because it adds 1 extra to the run? Do we keep either the 10 or the queen for the 15 with the 5? I think I'm going to keep one of them. So I throw away the 7 and the queen. Hard for them to score points from those 2 cards together. And what turns up? A king. Okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's pick up some points here. Oh, they can't go now. That's interesting. With an ace and a 3, they probably haven't got a very high-scoring hand here. Jack and a 9 in their hand. Perfect. So, we'll pick up our score first. It's our first take. We've got 9. 15-2 here, 15-4, 15-6, and the run makes 9. In their hand, they've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Brilliant stuff. What's in their box? 6 points for 3 kings. Okay. But now, them just having had their box, or their crib, we've still got an 8-point advantage here. And our crib, we're putting points in there again. We are definitely keeping these 6s and 9s. That's a dozen points before we even see what the turn-up card is. 7 again. That's no good to me. So they've played a 4 and an 8. So they've got a 6 and a 7 and an 8 now with the turn-up. So it's done them some good. We'll pair that. Go on, put another 6 down. Oh, that's a shame. They'd had another 6. We'd have been quids in. As it is, they've got a nice hand here. That turn-up has really helped them out. They've got a dozen points. Like I say, we have a dozen too, though. So it's not a disaster. But it's always a shame when you get a high-scoring card, and so does your opponent. And what have we got in here? Well, this is quite nice. We've got 8 points in our box. So we've got 15-2, 15-4, 7-3 and 5 makes 15, of course, and a pair of queens. So that's pretty good. So as you can see now, we've got a 20-point lead. Now, what are we going to do here? I think the sensible thing here is probably to do that. We'll keep these cards here. A pair of 3s, and of course, 3 and 3 is 6. Add that to the 9 is 15. So it's the best of an average hand, I think. Again, the turn-up has done nothing for us whatsoever. Let's see if we can convince them to... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Have they got an 8? No, thank goodness for that. That was a bit of an error on my part, but it's worked out okay. So, here's our score. Just the 6 points that we talked about earlier. What have they got? Just 2. Okay. In the box, 5 points. A run with 4 cards and 1 for his knobs. Okay, 20-point advantage here. Our box, we're going to put these 2 cards in. Can't really score anything with these and the cards that are here, and obviously we want to keep these 3 8s together. So we'll put that in there. You never know, they might put a queen in the box. I doubt it though, if they've got a jack. So let's play this through. I didn't think they'd have another 8, so that was quite handy. What have they got here? So their hand is not particularly good, you can see that already. Just 2 points for that pair. We'll pick up the 6 for our 8s, so we need, what, 11 points to win here? What have we got in our box? 2. Not quite the 11 we needed, but the good thing is, it's our first take in this next hand. So what have we got here? Well, we've got the 2 5s here and a 10. So we keep them. That's immediately 6 points towards our goal. And I guess, I mean, we don't really want to put 2 8s into his box, do we? So let's do that. Okay, that hasn't helped again. So let's play a 10. Oh, he paired the 10. I was hoping he was going to put a 5 down and we could have paired that. Got us a little bit closer, but wasn't to be. As you can see here, they're now going to peg a little bit more off of us. Okay, he hasn't got a very strong hand though, so that's good news. So we'll take our 6 points. So we only need 3 now to win the game. But they've got 2 hands here to score. Luckily only 2 points from the first of them. What's in the box? Again, only 2 points. So, effectively, what are they now? 25 points away from winning. But it is their first take if I don't peg out first. So I think here I've got enough points to in this hand. Okay, so I've got a pair of 6s and I've got a 15. And normally, any other time in the game, you'd probably keep the 8, the 6s and the ace. Because it scores more points, but I don't need more points right now. I'd rather keep better pegging hands and give me a better chance to peg out before they get to score their hand. So let's throw the 8 and the 10 away. What are we going to do here? Right, so a 5 has turned up. This is good. We put our 6 down there. Oh, they've knocked it up to 31 though. So they've got 5, 6, 7 and a 9 in their hand. But the good thing is, no matter what their hand is worth now, I've got 2 cards left here. They've only got 1. So I play a card. They have to play a card. We have pegged out, so we don't even get to see what their hand was worth. Doesn't matter, because we've already got over the line in the pegging part of the game. So, that's a victory for us, apparently. One suboptimal discard play, but that would have been just at the end there, what the hand I was talking about, where generally speaking, you would play it differently at a different point in the game. I'm happy with the way I played it. It won me the game. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's the second win we've had against the pro player. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I did have a little practice in between and got beat by about 40 points. So, so I'm pleased the one I actually recorded has gone a little bit better. But if you did enjoy it, please drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about this episode, the series as it started so far, or if you've played Cribbage, any hints or tips you want to give me from your experience, I would love to see them in the comments section below. And don't forget, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click on that button and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the content coming up. But it just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I will see you soon for some more cribbage action. Bye for now.